Thanks so much for swinging by. Begin by simply listening. Slow down and see just how peaceful today can be. You can call me your host, your obedient servant, Sebastian Saint Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. Vincent twice. You can always call me Bennett. The plan for this one is Dracula, 1931, Bela Lugosi, and Immortals Fenyx Rising. Should be an interesting episode if all goes according to plan. Although we always expect the unexpected, don't we? Wish us luck.
Driver, a bit slower.
No. You must reach the inn before sundown.
And I pray?
It is Walpurgis night, the night of evil, Nosferatu. On this night, madame, the doors, they are barred, and to the Virgin we pray.
Itt a földön is mindennapi kenyerünket adni nékünk ma.
Édesapám, jön a postakocsi és a nap is lemenőben.
A gyerekre vigyázz, édesem.
Jön már a postakocsi!
Ó, megjöttek öregem, megjöttek! Hála Istennek, hát megjöttek öregem! Itt vannak, itt jönnek már.
I say, Porter, don't take my luggage down. I'm going on to Borgo Pass tonight.
Borgo Sorosba ma este?
Yes.
A Borgo Sorosba ma este?
De még máma Borgói sorosokba akar menni. És én félek.
No, please, put that back up there.
The driver, he is afraid. Walpurgis night. Good fellow he is. He wants me to ask if you can wait and go on after sunrise.
Well, I'm sorry, but there's a carriage meeting me at Borgo Pass at midnight.
Borgo Pass?
Yes.
Whose carriage?
Count Dracula's.
Count Dracula's?
Yes.
Castle Dracula?
Yes, that's where I'm going.
To the castle?
Yes.
No. You mustn't go there. We people of the mountains believe at the castle there are vampires. Dracula and his wives. They take the form of wolves and bats. They leave their coffins at night and they feed on the blood of the living.
But that's all superstition. Why, I can't understand why...
Look, the sun. When it is gone, they leave their coffins. Come, we must go indoors.
But wait. I mean, just a minute. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not afraid. I've explained to the driver that it's a matter of business with me. I've got to go, really. Well, good night.
Wait, please. If you must go, wear these. For your mother's sake. It will protect you.
Beautiful land, Mother Divine, wisest Athena, mighty Poseidon, the Earth Shaker, Zeus Artemis, with her deadly aim, set to piercing even the heart of a hummingbird. Painted pigs, all of them.
Count Dracula.
I see you there. Come closer.
Help me! Someone help! Someone!
None of this is your fault. You're the victim. All the mortals are, made in the born workshop of who? Jagged reflections from a broken mirror. Behold your gods! This one killed 6 innocent children to satisfy her rage. They squabble, burn with jealousy, cheat, fight and murder. They're cruel, vindictive and selfish. And let the heel of Achilles, these witnesses will be our undoing. I have no such flaws. The rest have fallen. Only one stands between me and the rehabilitation of Olympus. Only the foulest, most arrogant, Narrow-minded boxer son of Kronos who trapped me beneath the earth. The one and only
Zeus! How I've missed you, Prometheus, my favorite cousin.
You chained me to this rock and fed my liver to an eagle.
Out of love.
You need my help. Typhon is free.
You once fought beside his allies, the Titans. Convince him to stand down.
It's not that simple. He is even blocking my ability to glimpse the future. I cannot see past him. Go on. Blast me.
I can't! He took my lightning! He took everything! Even the other gods are missing!
Look to the mortals.
That's done! Those evil, imbecilic, tasteless parasites were all turned to stone!
One of those evil parasites is about to save your royal ass.
My ass is safely lodged in the Aegean stables, and mortals will never be
Dracula.
anything but a mistake.
Care to make a wager? If I'm right, my
It's
sin
really
stealing
good
fire
to
and
see you.
ensuring their survival becomes
I don't
a
know
blessing.
what happened to the driver and my
You'll
luggage
find
and...
your punishment
Oh,
unjust.
and with all this,
It's a little
I thought I was in the wrong place.
extreme.
I bid you
Do we have a
welcome.
deal?
If you win, I'll end your punishment and set you free. But if I win, you help me stop Typhon, whatever it takes.
Very well. Let the tale of Phoenix be my redemption.
Oh no, not one of
Children
your
of
stories.
the
How
night.
long is this going to...
What music they make.
My tale begins at sea. A ship of soldiers returning from a faraway battle. Their victory ambushed by an unexpected storm. The sea tossed and turned. Waves churned to a froth. The line between sky and sea all but vanished. The mountainous peaks of the waves descended into valleys nearly as deep as Tartarus.
You're really painting a picture here.
It's an art. Point is, the ship didn't stand a chance.
The spider spinning his web for the unwary fly. The blood is
At
the
dawn,
life.
the
Mr.
sun rose on
Redfield.
the few remaining survivors. The lowest ranked among them, a shield bearer, who dreamt of battle,
Yes.
but had seen nary a
Wait,
skirmish.
don't tell me.
I'm sure you will find this part of my castle more inviting.
Well, rather. It's quite different from outside. Oh, and the fire, it's so cheerful.
I didn't know but that you might be hungry.
Thank you, that's very kind of you. But I'm a bit worried about my luggage. You see, all your papers were in...
I took the liberty of having your luggage brought up. Allow.
Oh, yes. Thanks.
Shoot. Getting organized. Oh, okay.
The storm! Wake up! I have to wake up!
The storm! Wake up! I have to wake up!
I trust you have kept your coming here a secret.
I followed your instructions implicitly.
Excellent, Mr. Enfield.
There, I see him clear as day.
And now, if you're not fatigued, I would like to discuss the lease on Carfax Abbey.
Oh, yes. Everything is in
I'll
order,
discuss the
awaiting
lease
your...
on North
Shield
Carfax
man,
Abbey.
who dreamt of battle, but had seen nary a skirmish. A teller of tales, not
Here.
a doer of deeds.
Here's the lease.
Phoenix.
What a name! Phoenix! Sounds like the sound a dumb bird makes when it lights
I hope I've
itself
brought enough
on fire,
labels for your
which
luggage.
would be ridiculous.
I'm taking with me only
Although-
3 boxes.
Very well.
Washed up on an unknown shore, Phoenix awoke.
I have chartered a ship to take us to England. We will be leaving tomorrow evening.
Everything will be ready.
Locagos! Captain!
I hope
Can
you will
anyone hear
find
me?
this comfortable.
Thanks. It looks very inviting. Ouch.
Looks like the only way off this beach is up that cliff.
Oh, it's nothing serious. Just a small cut from that paperclip. It's just a
I feel
scratch.
like I forgot to switch the narrator to the girl voice, which distresses me.
This is very old wine. I hope you will like it.
Aren't you drinking?
I never drink. Why?
Well,
Phoenix saw his captain and fellow soldiers in the distance.
delicious.
Through a trick of the
Now,
light, he could
I'll
almost see
leave
them
you.
waving and calling to him.
Well, good night.
Phoenix, again. You may not be your brotherly Giron, but I will make something of you yet.
Hold my shield. Try not to drop
Good
it this
night.
time.
I didn't see you there.
Don't let them
Redfield.
get to you. They're just jealous. It's not often someone has a brother like yours.
Locagos! Locagos, can you hear me? You've gone cold. What magic is this? The Giron! Where are you, brother? Unarmed and lost, Phoenix was vulnerable. I have to be calm. I have to follow my training.
I can read
My
the
brother's
tips
sword!
now. That'll help me
No!
down the road.
The Giron! Brother!
Okay, this is too... I really prefer the girl voice. I'm biased, you see. It's worth it, but I'll see if I can skip ahead to get to where we're at. So I like this scene in Dracula. He just confronted the vampire brides, and now they're aboard the Vesta. Last journal, I thought it was the Demeter. It's called the Vesta.
Master, the son is gone.
I use the one with my Nintendo account. It forces me to sign up for Ubisoft or whatever, but it's like, that's why you're playing on the Row account. Row is a ghost. You either take your chances with the ghosts, or you become ghosts yourselves. Yet another ghost, another forgotten entity, a mere shadow of its former self.
Small ones, with blood in them. I'll be loyal to you, Master. I'll be loyal.
Starting from scratch, maybe I can give her a
Wisest Athena, mighty
Here now, get back. Nobody goes aboard this here boat with your party.
With an urgent plea by tomorrow morning, it will be clear that you didn't do it. LOL.
We are here. You can't hear what I'm saying, but we are here. We are safe.
Help me!
They must have come through
No,
a
not
terrible
continue.
storm.
I want to skip I want to skip.
What's that?
All the buttons. You're forced to.
None of this is yours.
What? Come from that hatchway.
You're the victim. All the...
Skipping that was way too difficult.
My tale begins at sea. A ship of soldiers returning from a faraway battle.
How do I skip this one?
Ambushed by an unexpected storm.
Why, the man's gone
The sea
crazy.
tossed and turned. Waves churned.
This
were
game is
thrown.
trying my
The line
patience.
between sky and sea all but vanished. The mountainous peaks of the way
I never should have
descended
doubted
into valleys
you,
nearly as
my
deep
true
as
mushroom
tunnels.
protector.
You're really painting a
LOL.
picture here.
It's an art. Point is, the ship didn't stand a chance. At dawn, the sun rose on the few remaining survivors. The lowest ranked among them, a shield bearer who dreamt of battle, but had seen nary skirmish.
Don't tell me.
Where's the character creation screen? Okay, there it is. Are those really the only hairstyles? Oh, body, head, hair. Okay, body. That one. I don't get this menu at all. Okay, it is highlighted, I guess.
The color of stirred yogurt. Face like...
I don't see the difference in those heads.
A face I can see in my mind.
The level of contempt in her vague facial expressions. And then what's this? Oh, her eyes?
And after you deliver the
Storm!
message,
Wake up!
you will
I
remember
have to
nothing.
wake up!
I now say. Obey.
There, I see her clear as day.
The lowest ranked among them, a shield bearer, who
You're
dreamt of
wanted on the
battle,
telephone.
but had seen
thank you.
nary a skirmish.
Well,
A
excuse me,
teller
yes?
of tales,
If it's from
not a
home,
doer
will you
of
say I'm
deeds.
spending the night in town with Lucy?
Phoenix.
All right,
What a name! Phoenix!
Yes?
Sounds like the
I could
sound
not
a
help
dumb bird
overhearing
makes
your name.
when it lights itself
Might I
on
inquire
fire.
if you
which
are the
would be
Dr. Seward whose
ridiculous.
sanitarium is at Whitby?
Why,
yes. I'm Count Dracula.
Washed up on an
I have just
unknown
leased
shore.
Carfax Abbey.
Phoenix.
I understand it adjoins your grounds.
Why, yes, it does. I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. May I present my daughter, Mina,
Count Dracula.
Miss Weston,
How do you do?
and Mr. Harker.
How do you do?
Look at
Count Dracula's just taken Carfax Abbey.
Can
Will be a
anyone
relief
hear
if you'd like
me?
to know
Have
dismal
J.K.
window.
Rowling
It will
objects.
indeed. You'll excuse me.
We're
I'm on the
validating
telephone.
the chosen
The abbey
expression
could be very
of
attractive.
the main
I should
character.
imagine it would need quite extensive
Looks like
repair.
the only way off this beach is up that cliff.
I shall do very little repairing. It reminds me of the broken battlements of my own castle in Transylvania.
The Abbey always reminds me of that old toast about lofty timbers. The walls around are bare, echoing to our laughter, as though the dead were there.
Nice little sentiment.
But there's more, even nicer. Pass a cup to the dead already. Hurrah for the next to die. Oh, never mind the rest, dear.
To die, to be really dead, that must be glorious.
Why, Count Dracula.
There are far worse things waiting man than death.
Phoenix saw her captain and fellow soldiers in the distance. Through a trick of the light, she could almost see them waving and calling to her.
Phoenix, again. You may not be your brother Legiron,
It
but I will make something of you yet.
Of the
Hold my
broken
shield.
battlements
Try not to
of
drop
my
it this
own
time.
castle,
I didn't see you there.
Don't let them
Transylvania.
get to you. They're just jealous.
Oh,
It's not
Lucy,
often someone
you're
has
so
a brother
romantic.
like yours.
Laugh all you like. I think
Local
it's
ghost!
fascinating.
Local ghost! Can you
Why,
hear me?
it's all right.
You've gone cold.
But give me some
What
of the
magic
little
is
one
this?
Like
Get 'em.
John.
Where are
Yes,
you,
dear.
brother?
Like John.
Unarmed
Cat.
and lost, Phoenix was vulnerable.
Dracula.
I
Transylvania.
have to be calm. I have to follow my training.
Well, Countess. I'll leave you to your count and his ruined abbey. Good night, Lucy. Good night, dear.
My brother's sword. No!
Fog seems to be closing down a bit, sir.
Lagiron! Brother! You've always been my hero, my North Star. I will bring you back. I swear it.
How do I apply? I have to go to Facebook.
Phoenix had never been allowed to hold the hallowed sword, a gift from Achilles for bravery in battle. It balanced perfectly in her palm, as if forged for it.
Achilles' sword? brother must have been good in...
Is something wrong with your voice?
I never got a sword. Just saying.
Phoenix looked up. She was not alone.
By the gods! Stay back!
She readied her sword for her first real fight. Phoenix felt her training come into focus.
Another death. Yes. Dr. Seward, when did this Western help you?
About 4 hours ago,
I should be able to survey the land from up there.
which we've been powerless to check.
on the throat of each victim,
Immortals Fenyx Rising.
a saying to Mars.
On the fly. Does that feel like it?
Keep your hands covered for me.
I don't want to keep my hands covered.
But you said you would.
I don't want
Now,
to.
please do as you said you
don't
would.
want to.
Did you really?
He probably wants his flies again.
Oh, Martin, please! Please don't, Martin! Oh, Martin, please! Please, Martin! No, Martin! Oh, Martin, please! Here, give it to me now. No, Martin, please! No, Martin! Martin, don't throw my spider away from me! Oh, Martin, no.
Ain't you ashamed now? Ain't you? Spiders now, is it? Flies ain't good enough.
Flies? Flies? Poor, puny things. Who wants to eat flies?
You do, ya loony.
Not when I can get nice, fat spiders.
All right. Have it your own way.
Vitum opferae mas.
Deinde, cum extractum vespertilionis sanguini nixtum est, sanguis puniceo colore amisso lacteus fit.
Gentlemen, we are dealing with the undead.
Mas, Arauto,
Yes, Nosferatu, the undead, the vampire. The vampire attacks the throat. It leaves 2 little wounds, white with red centers. Dr. Seward, your patient Renfield, whose blood I have just analyzed, is obsessed with the idea that he must devour living things in order to sustain his own life.
But, Professor Van Helsing, modern medical science does not admit of such a creature. The vampire's a pure myth, superstition.
I may be able to bring you proof that the superstition of yesterday can become the scientific reality of today. But, Professor, Renfield's cravings have always been for small living things. Nothing human, as far as we know, Doctor. But you tell me that he escapes from his room. He's gone for hours. Where does he go? Well, Mr. Renfield, you are looking much better than you did this morning when I arrived.
Thanks, I'm feeling much better.
I am here to help you. You understand that, do you not?
Why, of course. And I'm very grateful. Keep your filthy hands to yourself.
Now, Renfield.
Oh, Dr. Seward, send me away from this place. Send me far away.
Why are you so anxious to get away?
My cries at night, they might disturb Miss Mina.
Yes?
They might give her bad dreams, Professor Van Helsing. Bad dreams.
That sounded like a wolf.
Yes, it did. But I hardly think there are wolves so near London.
He thinks they're wolves. Me, I've heard him howl at night before. He thinks they're talking to him. He owls and owls back at him. He's crazy.
I might have known. I might have known. We know why the wolves talk, do we not, Mr. Renfield? And we know how we can make them stop.
You know too much to live, Van Helsing.
No, Renfield.
We will get no more out of him now for a while.
Take him away, Martin.
On your way, old fly eater.
I'm warning you, Dr. Seward. If you don't send me away, you must answer for what will happen to Miss Mina.
All right, Martin.
Come along now, come along.
What was that herb that excited him so?
Wolfbane. It is a plant that grows in Central Europe. The natives there use it to protect themselves against vampires.
Renfield reacted very violently to its scent.
Stewart, I want you to have Renfield closely watched by day and night, especially by night.
Please don't ask me to do that. Don't. Not her. Please. Please don't, Master. Don't, please. Please. Oh, don't.
I lay in bed for quite a while, reading. And just as I was commencing to get drowsy, I heard dogs howling. And when the dream came, it seemed the whole room was filled with mist. It was so thick, I could just see the lamp by the bed, a tiny spark in the fog. And then I saw two red eyes staring at me, and a white, livid face came down out of the mist. It came closer and closer. I felt its breath on my face. And then its lips. Oh.
Dear, it was only a dream.
And then in the morning, I felt so weak. It seemed as if all the life had been drained out of me.
Darling, we're going to forget all about these dreams. Think about something cheerful, aren't we?
Oh, allow me?
Oh, certainly, Professor.
Think for a moment. Is there anything that might have brought this dream on?
No.
Doctor, there's something troubling Mina. Something she won't tell us.
And the face in the dream? You say it seemed to come closer and closer? The lips touched you? Where? Is there anything the matter with your throat?
Oh, no, but
Permit me.
No, please.
Yes. Yes. How long have you had those little marks?
Marks?
Please.
Mina, why didn't you let us know?
Do not excite her. When, Miss Mina?
Since the morning after the dream.
What could have caused them, Professor?
Count Dracula.
It's good to see you back again, Doctor. I heard you have just arrived. And you, Miss Mina, you're looking exceptionally...
Pardon me, Dr. Seward. But I think Miss Mina should go to her room at once.
Professor Van Helsing, I don't believe it's as important as you seem to think it is.
Excuse me, Count Dracula, Professor Van Helsing.
Van Helsing, a most distinguished scientist whose name we know, even in the wilds of Transylvania.
I had a frightful dream a few nights ago, and I don't seem to be able to get it out of my mind.
I hope you haven't taken my stories too seriously.
Stories?
Yes. In my humble effort to amuse your fiancée, Mr. Harker, I was telling her some rather grim tales of my far-off country.
I can imagine.
Why, John.
I can quite understand the Harker's concern.
I'm afraid it's quite serious. My dear, I'm sure Count Dracula will excuse you. You must go to your room, as Professor Van Helsing suggests.
Oh, but really, Father, I'm feeling quite well.
You had better do as your father advises.
Very well. Good night, John.
Miss Mina, may I call later and inquire how you are feeling?
Why, yes. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Doctor. My visit was so ill-timed.
Not at all.
On the contrary, it may prove to be most enlightening. In fact, before you go, you can be of definite service.
Anything I can do, gladly.
A moment ago, I stumbled upon a most amazing phenomenon. Something so incredible, I mistrust my own judgment. Look.
Dr. Stewart, my humble apology. I dislike mirrors. Van Helsing will explain. For one who has not lived even a single lifetime, you are a wise man, Van Helsing.
What on earth caused that? Did you see the look on his face? Like a wild animal. Wild animal, like a madman. What's that? Running across the lawn. Looks like a huge dog. Or a wolf?
A wolf? He was afraid we might follow.
Follow?
Sometimes they take the form of wolves, but generally of bats.
What are you talking about?
Dracula.
But what's Dracula got to do with wolves and bats?
Dracula is our vampire.
But surely, Professor...
A vampire casts no reflection in the glass. That is why Dracula smashed the mirror.
I don't mean to be rude, but that's the sort of thing I'd expect one of the patients here to say.
Yes, and that is what your English doctors would say. Your police. The strength of the vampire is that people will not believe in him.
Professor, vampires only exist in ghost stories.
A vampire, Mr. Harker, is a thing that lives after its death by drinking the blood of the living. It must have blood or it dies. Its power lasts only from sunset to sunrise. During the hours of the day, it must rest in the earth in which it was buried.
But then, if Dracula were a vampire, he'd have to return every night to Transylvania. That's impossible.
Then he must have brought his native soil with him. Boxes of it. Boxes of earth large enough for him to rest in.
Renfield? What are you doing there? Come here. Did you hear what we were saying?
Yes, I heard something. Enough. Be guided by what he says. It's your only hope.
It's her only hope. I begged you to send me away, but you wouldn't. Now it's too late. It's happened again.
What's happened?
Take her away from here. Take her away before.
No, Master. I wasn't going to say anything. I told him nothing. I'm loyal to you, Master.
What have you to do with Dracula?
Dracula? I never even heard the name before.
You will die in torment if you die with innocent blood on your soul.
Oh, no. God will not damn a lunatic soul. He knows that the powers of evil are too great for those of us with weak minds.
Oh, Mr. Hawkins! Mr. Hawkins! Horrible! Oh, it's horrible! Dr. Dillon! Miss Venus! Out there dead!
Hey,
Out there!
Thank heaven she's alive. Thank heaven for that.
Alive, yes, but in greater danger, for she is already under his influence.
Horrible, Van Helsing, horrible.
Incredible, incredible perhaps, but perhaps we must face it, we must cope with it. More and more.
Further attacks on small children committed after dark by the mysterious woman in white took place last night. Narratives of 2 small girls. Each child describing a beautiful lady in white who promised her chocolates, enticed her to a secluded spot, and there bit her slightly in the throat.
Ghosts.
Vampire.
And then, Miss Mina?
Well, how could she know anything about the woman in white? It's bad enough for her to read it in the newspaper without...
Please, Mr. Hawk. And when was the next time you saw Miss Lucy after she was buried?
I was downstairs on the terrace. She came out of the shadows and stood looking at me. I started to speak to her. And then I remembered she was dead. Well, the most horrible expression came over her face. She looked like a hungry animal. A wolf. And then she turned and ran back into the dark.
Then you know the woman in white is... Miss Mina, I promise you that after tonight she will remain at rest, her soul released from this horror.
If you can save Lucy's soul after death, promise me you'll save mine.
Darling, you're not going to die. You're going to live.
No, John. You mustn't touch me. And you mustn't kiss me. Ever again.
What are you trying to say?
You tell him. You make him understand. I can't. Professor. It's all over, John. Our love, our life together. Oh, no.
It's me, Mario.
No, don't look at me like that.
Hello.
I love you, John. You.
Okie dokie. Dear Mario.
This horror.
Careful. I baked a cake for you.
He wills it.
Miss Mina, you must come indoors.
Peach.
You must.
You know what you're doing to her, Professor. You're driving her crazy.
Mr. Harker, that is what you should be worrying about. The last rays of the day's sun will soon be gone, and another night will be upon us.
Dr. Seward, I'm taking Mina with me to London tonight, or I'll call in the police.
But John...
Mina, please get your bags packed.
Stuart, I must be master here or I can do nothing.
Right.
Miss Mina, both this room and your bedroom have been prepared with wolfbane. You will be safe if Dracula returns.
She'll be safe, all right, because she's going with me. Mina, I'll be waiting for you in the library.
Oh, John. Father, talk to him. Please don't let him go.
Oh, bring. Miss Mina is to wear this wreath of wolfbane when she goes to bed. Watch her closely and see that she does not remove it in her sleep.
I understand, Professor.
And under no circumstances must these windows be open tonight.
Very well, sir.
recollect that Dracula cast no reflection in the mirror.
Yes?
That 3 boxes of earth were delivered to him at Carfax Abbey.
Quite.
And knowing that a vampire must rest by day in his native soil, I am convinced that this Dracula is no legend, but an undead creature whose life has been unnaturally prolonged.
Well, Dr. Stewart, what about it? Is Mina going with me or not?
If you take her from under our protection, you will kill her.
Now, John, please, be patient.
Mr. Hart, please, come here.
Well, John, I know you love her. But don't forget she's my daughter, and I must do what I think is best.
Mr. Hart, I have devoted my lifetime to the study of many strange things. Little-known facts which the world is perhaps better off for not knowing.
I know. But, Professor, all I want is to get Mina away from all of this.
That will do no good. Our only chance of saving Miss Mina's life is to find the hiding place of Dracula's living corpse and to drive a stake through its heart.
Isn't this a strange conversation for men who aren't crazy?
Renfield, you're compelling me to put you in a straitjacket.
You forget, Doctor, that madmen have great strength.
Dracula has great strength. Renfield?
Words. Oh, Martin, didn't I warn you to keep a strict watch?
What? What again? Yes, sir. At once, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Here, the doctor said Looney is loose again.
She stood below my window in the moonlight, and she promised me things. Not in words, but by doing them.
Doing them?
By making them happen. A red mist spread over the lawn, coming on like a flame of fire. And then he parted it. And I could see that there were thousands of rats with their eyes blazing red, like his, only smaller. And then he held up his hand, and they all stopped. And I thought he seemed to be saying,
By simply listening, slow down, see just how peaceful today can be. Thanks so much for swinging by. That was a fun one. I could have gone on longer, but I lost interest in the games. I'm a little tired.
will I give you if you will obey?
Like I said, that was interesting. Catch you guys on the flip side.
Which has already been done.
Strike me down there, doctor. He's got me going. Now he's twisting, broken them iron bars as if they was cheese. Dracula is in the house. In the house. Doctor, this time he can do no harm. We are ready for him.
Martin, come with me. I'll show you where we can put Mr. Renfield where he won't escape again.
Maybe all right, but I have me doubts. Come along, old fly eater. Now, let's get out of it this time. I'm awfully sorry to have to long you have, but you've got this thing.
Van Helsing. Now that you have learned what you have learned, it would be well for you to return to your own country.
I prefer to remain and protect those whom you would destroy.
You are too late. My blood now flows in your veins. You will live through the centuries to come.
You know how to save me.
If she dies, my life, I shall die.
Yeah.